SeaWorld Orlando is a theme park that offers something for everyone. Here at Orlando's most underrated theme park, you're going to find some world-class coasters and rides, amazing shows, beautiful scenery, and so much more. There really is so much to see and do when you visit the 200-acre theme park. So for your convenience, I narrowed down the top 10 must-do things that you really do need to check out during your fun-filled day at SeaWorld Orlando. Number 10 is the Wild Arctic exhibit. This has always been, as long as it's been in operation, the biggest hidden gem of SeaWorld Orlando. This exhibit brings you up close with beluga whales, Shy Harbor seals, walruses, and other animals from the Arctic. And now it's time for the first of many TPR tips throughout the video. The Wild Arctic exhibit is cooler than the others at SeaWorld due to the Arctic nature of it, which makes it the best place in the park to go to cool off in the AC. My name is Brandon and welcome to my channel Theme Park Recommendations, where I help people just like you get the best out of their day at the theme parks. And for number 9, you have to go see the Sesame Street Party Parade. That is because this is one of the best parades that you're going to find at an Orlando theme park. The kids really will love it, and the floats are beautiful, the music is great, and the interaction that the performers and the characters have with the audience really is top notch. TPR tip. While the parade is a must-see, keep in mind that there are some days that the parade is not taking place. That is why I recommend checking out SeaWorld Orlando's show schedule in advance before your visit so you know which days the parade will be on and which days it will not be on. Number 8. The Stingray Lagoon. This has been a SeaWorld staple for decades, and rightfully so. Which brings me to this question. When was the last time that you've touched a stingray? Because they feel so soft and gentle when you get to stick your hand in the water and touch them as they pass you by at the one and only Stingray Lagoon at SeaWorld Orlando. Now this next one is an absolute must. Please make time to do this. And that is number 7. Feed the sea lions. Pacific Point Preserve is one of the best exhibits at SeaWorld Orlando. You will love hearing the sea lions barking at each other and seeing them bask in the sun. But one of the best experiences that you will find at the park is located right here at Pacific Point Preserve. I highly recommend buying a food tray or two so you can throw a fish at the sea lion of your choice. Every time my family and I visit SeaWorld, we do this, and honestly I cannot recommend it enough. TPR tip, just be careful when you're throwing your fish to the sea lions because the nearby pesky birds also happen to love the fish and they will try to swoop in and intercept your fish throw. Number 6, the Journey to Atlantis Aquarium. While I do recommend riding SeaWorld Orlando's water coaster because it is a ton of fun, but the best thing about this attraction that hardly anyone knows is the secret aquarium that you're going to find in the back of the Journey to Atlantis gift shop. This is the Jewel of the Sea Aquarium, and trust me, you do not want to miss it. You will see a ton of beautiful jellyfish up close, as well as all sorts of other fish in the aquariums that are located on the walls. But what makes this aquarium so special is you get to walk out onto a glass floor with fish swimming below you. This really is a cool sensation that you really have to do. But that's not the best part, because while you're standing on the glass above the aquarium, be sure to look up, because located just above you is yet another aquarium. Seriously, this is such a wonderful exhibit that you do not want to miss. Number 5, the Dolphin Adventure Show. In my opinion, this is by far the best show you're going to find at SeaWorld Orlando. The learning experience mixed in with the dolphins doing flips, jumps, and other cool behavior tricks really makes for a great overall show. TPR tip. The Dolphin Stadium only holds around 3,000 people, and the show does fill up fast. So for the best seats available, I recommend arriving no later than 20 minutes before the show starts. Number 4 is my personal favorite thing to do at SeaWorld Orlando, and that is ride a roller coaster. And did you know that you'll not find a park here in Orlando that offers more coasters than SeaWorld Orlando? Once the park's new family coaster opens up this summer, the park will be home to 8 different roller coasters. That's insane. And speaking of the new coaster, Penguin Trek looks fantastic, and this will be one of the best family coasters in all of Florida once it opens. And in my opinion, this new family multi-launch coaster is exactly what SeaWorld Orlando needed, and it's going to be a huge hit with the families once it opens. And then you have Pipeline the Surf Coaster, the park's new stand-up coaster that really is one of the most fun coaster experiences that you'll ever get to ride. But the best part about this stand-up coaster is it's comfortable and offers a ride full of surprises, and it's very re-rideable. Mako is the tallest and fastest coaster in Orlando, and it's also a top 3 ride in the area. It is that good. Standing at a height of 200 feet tall, Mako offers a layout that's filled with airtime, speed, and some great elements that are placed just feet above the water. You will also find Journey to Atlantis, as well as Manta and Kraken, and of course Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando. And then for the kids, they will love riding the Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. TPR tip: riding in the back row is by far the best way to ride Pipeline and Mako, due to getting pulled over each element, because it really increases the excitement level and the intensity level that the coaster offers. Number 3, ride the Sky Tower. Believe it or not, this is the only observation tower that you're going to find at a Florida theme park. Seriously, I cannot recommend it enough. This ride has always been one of my favorites, even when I worked on it for 2 years back in 2008 and 2009. You will board a slow-moving double-decker rotating capsule that takes you 300 feet above SeaWorld Orlando for the best views of this beautiful park. Now, due to the popularity of the attraction, there is a small $5 charge to ride per person, but it's so worth it. But the best thing is, if you have an annual pass, you get to ride for free. TPR tip: the Sky Tower does not have a height requirement, which is great since everyone in your party will be able to ride. Also, I recommend riding the Sky Tower earlier in the day before it gets a longer line, and especially before the wind starts picking up, because this must-ride attraction does close if the wind is too strong. Number 2, Shark's Underwater Grill. This full-service restaurant really offers you something that you cannot find anywhere close by. You will get a fascinating view of dozens of sharks and other fish as you get to indulge in a delicious meal at one of the top-rated theme park restaurants in the entire world. Here's a look at the menu, which is subject to change, but at least you can see how good this restaurant really is. TPR tip: Shark's Underwater Grill is a very popular restaurant at the park, so I always recommend making reservations in advance so you definitely get to experience this attraction. And now for the best for last. This experience is truly unlike anything else that you've ever done before. Number 1, Dine with the Orcas. Get ready to enjoy a delicious lunch that is filled with salads and entree, desserts, all while you're seated right next to the Orca tank. While you're waiting for your food and drinks, you will get to meet some of the Orca trainers and ask them any question that you want about the animals that you may have. Then, after you're done eating, you will get a private 15-minute long show that is just for you and the other diners. My wife, kids, and I have done this experience 3 times now, and I definitely recommend it. TPR tip: you really cannot beat the value of Dine with the Orcas, because this 90-minute experience includes your lunch, a soft drink, and the show, really making it a must-do when you visit SeaWorld Orlando. Oh, and one other thing: since Dine with the Orcas offers limited seating, I recommend booking a few days in advance to grab your spot. And now it's time for a bonus SeaWorld Orlando must-do, and that would have to be the Sea Lion and Otter Spotlight. Now this show really is a must experience, and while the show lasts around 25 minutes or so, I recommend getting to the stadium at least 20 minutes before, and the main reason why is for you to experience the shenanigans of the famous SeaWorld Orlando mime that comes out 10 minutes before the show. I cannot recommend enough watching him interact and mess with park visitors walking into the stadium. That mime is guaranteed to make you smile and laugh. Before your next visit to a theme park, be sure to learn about these must-know theme park hacks that will help make your day so much better at the park. So what are you looking forward to most about SeaWorld Orlando? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.